In less than 1 year, online coupon company Groupon moved from massively hyped to a mostly forgotten about $4 stock. Paul Eggers takes us behind the scenes as former Groupon employees vent over the rise and fall of the company's stock.
Groupon's stock chart is not a pretty picture. From its opening on the NASDAQ in November of last year to today, the stock has dropped more than 80%. During that time, while traders quickly sold off their shares, former employees of Groupon like Jason Bowman were barred from trading their options on the open market until June.
During the lockout, it hit 30. So everyone is like, holy cow, 30, that could be something. And then it drops down to, 7, and you're like, what happened to all that money?
Groupon alum Dan KNISPEL also was forced to sit on the sidelines as the value of his shares plummeted.
I'd say it was rough from time to time, especially as the months went on and just saw the number getting smaller and smaller.
Like many early Groupon employees, both Bowman and KNISPEL took a little less in upfront salary to get equity options in the firm, a decision which looked good when Google nearly bought Groupon for a reported $6 billion figure in 2010.
I mean, you're just thinking big. You're not even really thinking money after taxes or anything realistic. You're like, I'm going to get a windfall of cash, and that will be amazing.
It's not a news story for tech employees to have their options underwater, and it's just kind of the breaks.
In his book, Groupon's Biggest Deal Ever, Frank SENNETT details how founding partners like Eric Levkovsky cashed out some of their shares before Groupon's IPO, pocketing hundreds of millions of dollars in the process.
They're the early stage founders. They're the ones that are driving the bus, and there are all sorts of lessons we get that life isn't fair, and that's one of them.
Though the rank and file still holding shares do have at least some hope for some kind of bonus.
At this point you've lost 66%, maybe 75%. Is there a chance that you're going to lose that extra 25%? Yes, there is, but it needs to go down another 100% from here.
KNISPEL has pretty much cashed out.
I didn't get to buy anything like a plane or a boat or anything.
And Bowman has moved on as well.
I did have the cash to rebuild my garage for my house because it was falling apart. Not that sexy, I know, but sexy enough for me. It's going to be a good-looking garage.
It's important to note that despite seeing the stock move against them, both Bowman and KNISPEL view their time here at Groupon as a positive work experience. Reporting outside the firm's Chicago headquarters, I'm Paul Eggers, First Business News.
Brian Bolan of ZACK'S Equity Research is optimistic that Groupon stock can work its way back up to its IPO price, but warns it could take a long time. Groupon reports earnings next week.